My name is Markus Hagemann, and I'm the artistic and managing director of Nordlichter Festival in Berlin. A festival that takes place now every year, and I would say the name festival is not the right description for it actually, because it's more like a platform and a synergetic way of bringing together Nordic artists with Berlin-based artists, and it's taking place in a really nice venue called Radialsystem 5. And the beautiful part of it is that Radialsystem 5 is also standing for the mixture of different art forms, and it has the idea to bring together strong ideas from different parts of culture. And my personal involvement in Nordlichter is that I founded the festival as well. So I myself, I'm a cellist, musician. I've been playing with many Nordic artists and have worked with Nordic composers, and through this collaboration, more than 8 or 9 years ago, a strong interest in Nordic music started to come through. And back then I was still running another festival in Switzerland, and I had the idea to invite artists from the Nordic countries to this festival. But during this period I got to know the directors of Radialsystem, and I realized that this is the perfect venue to do such an idea. So we got together and the idea was born very fast, and I just said, okay, that sounds great, because the architecture of Radialsystem and the venue itself, which is located on the riverside, for me suits very well with the Nordic light and the Nordic design and the Nordic aesthetic as I can see it. So the name was very fast born as well. It's a quite thematic name, saying Nordlichter, Northern Lights, which also evolved out of discussions I had in the Nordic countries with composers and artists, because I was very much interested in knowing if Nordic light and the extreme light circumstances that you have in the Nordic countries are influencing the artistic output of the artists and composers. And actually the discussions were very interesting, because most composers and artists said, yeah, it has a strong impact. When you live half a year almost in the dark and the other half you live in almost only bright, that means half a year you're 200% on artistic output and half a year you're mostly 0%. So that makes a big difference, I think. And that brings me also to the Esbjerg Ensemble. There was no plan behind inviting Esbjerg Ensemble. It was a coincidence, and I don't believe in coincidences, so I think it was supposed to be that way. That I had a project 2 years ago in Istanbul in Turkey, and an ensemble dropped out, another Danish ensemble, and I had to find a solution and a replacement. Not to be misunderstood for the word replacement, but through this I got close to Esbjerg Ensemble, and I got the contact, and it was amazing. They were just free for these 2 days and they wanted to come. So there the first link was done. We did this project, which was a huge success in Istanbul, and through this contact I knew that one day I would love to invite Esbjerg Ensemble to play in Berlin. And then we started discussing the idea, and I found out that Esbjerg Ensemble has never played before here. And so we said we have to try it for 2013, and now the concert has taken place, and I have to say it was really, really a great pleasure to work together with the ensemble. Being very open, being very fresh-minded, being extremely motivated, and also leaving space for a lot of new ideas to try out that they haven't done before. Since I believe that a concert is not just a concert, it's not just a thing where you play a piece of music. It's rather a situation where you bring together different parameters. It's the place, it's the hall, it's the music, it's the composers, it's the musicians, it's the staff working there, and it's a lot of other factors. And I think for this there was a really great collaboration, and I'm very happy about the concert.